This here is a Busó, well, at least a miniature version of it. People dress up like this once every year in Mohács, and we're gonna visit that crazy festival to bring this little fellow back to his big brothers. Let's go! So what does Busójárás even mean? The word Busó is specifically used for people dressed up in nightmarish costumes, and járás is walking, which kinda sums up the festival in a single word, as the main attraction are the many masked people roaming the streets of the town. But Busó as a word may have come from Slavic languages. We often mention that Hungary is sort of like a melting pot of cultures, as over the centuries many different nationalities have lived together within the borders of historic Hungary. And this tradition of Busójárás can be attributed to the folk known as Sokacs, who have a connection to the Croatian people. No wonder you can find similar festivities in places like Bulgaria, Slovenia, but there are even events in Italy and Switzerland that have a close resemblance to the Busójárás of Mohács. The festival is held each year around February and early March. And besides the streets being taken over by the Busó, many vendors also set up stalls to sell different souvenirs, like the essential kereplő, the device that Busó carry and make loud noises with. But you can also grab some food, like strudel, chimney cake, or other more substantial items. One local specialty is the so-called Sokacbab or Sokac bean, which is a stew with meat and beans with paprika powder flavoring made in clay pots. If you want to try at least one thing, I think this should be it.
Look at that nice skin. Fat is amazing.
And in case you wish to take a Busó mask home with you as a memory or a gift, well, be warned, they come with a very steep price tag, especially the legitimate full-size masks, which are identical to the ones people wear on the streets. Luckily, there are many different smaller versions, so you'll surely find an item that meets with your budget. Acting as a Busó is traditionally done by men only, but you'll also encounter women dressed in traditional dresses and also wearing masks. They are called the Sokac girls, and they accompany the Busó as they roam the streets. You'll also see some strange figures too, who wear textile masks instead of the wooden ones, and look more like someone from a horror film or a Resident Evil game. They are the Jankele, who cleared the path for the Busó on the streets and act as sort of a crowd control of sorts. Being a Busó is a group experience, and many people who dress up today carry on traditions of their ancestors that have been passed down from father to son through generations. In the middle of the 20th century, only a handful of groups and people carried on the way of the Busó, but in the past few decades, thanks to the dedication of the younger generation, more and more people took up the mantle again to breathe new life into this festival. Now, with every year passing, the number of Busó groups and masked people roaming the streets keep on growing. But why do people dress up like this each year? And where does this tradition even come from? One of the explanations for the origin of the Busó is that because they are frightening, they scare the winter away. No wonder this festival is held in February every single year. But I like the other origin story much better. According to legends, when the Ottoman Empire invaded Hungary and took over this part, the people have fled to the other side of the Danube, where they were hidden in the swamps. But one night, some old guy came and said that there's gonna be a huge thunderstorm and they need to prepare some masks, some furry clothes, and things that make loud noises. So when that thunderstorm came, they came over to this side where the Ottomans have held this place captive. Basically, the Ottomans thought that some demons are invading them and they ran away scared because of all the masks, the fur and the noises that they've been making. And actually, one of the events during this festival period is when the Busós cross the river once again, just like they did according to this legend. As you explore the streets, you may run into the hangout spots of the different Busó gangs who welcome visitors with open arms and share their culture with different activities.
Csináljatok valamit, nem tudom, örüljetek.
Jaj, nem ám, én tudok ám, de akkor...
Miket mondasz, hogy
ne bátorítsák!
It's a really fun experience to just wander into an open courtyard and find a bunch of people having a fun time. We found a group by accident called Vragolani, or ördögfiókák in Hungarian, which roughly translates to the chicks of the devil. We had a chance to chit-chat with some of the Busó and also witness as people started to dance to some local songs. This experience clearly showed that behind the scary masks and fur, there are some fun and engaging people who are happy to share their heritage with the visitors of the event. Since the festival is connected to saying farewell to the wintertime, it is often associated with the carnival festivities we have in Europe, which we call farsang in Hungary. One local sweet dish we eat during this time is a sweet deep-fried dough that's either filled or topped with jam or just powdered sugar. That is the Fánk. And if you have the chance, make sure to try out this delicious local treat. The Busójárás festival usually lasts from Thursday to next Tuesday, with each day having a different main event, like the parade of the Busó, witnessing a large bonfire, or when the masked people cross the river. But no matter which day you come, there are several programs and concerts to attend and enjoy. Learn more about this wonderful tradition and get to know some lovely people who proudly carry on a centuries-old tradition. Well, this was certainly a lot of fun, but even more fun is awaiting us because we are staying at a traditional guest house in a nearby wine country. Make sure to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss that video when it comes out. And in the meantime, maybe check out the Villány wine region, which we also have on video. Hope to see you guys in our future videos. Thanks for watching. Bye!